Where do you get the hover boots from? I don't remember. Pixie, do you need the hover?
Hover boots coming right up. You'll find them right here in the Shadow Temple, just a little further ahead from where you are now. Survive the Dead Hand boss. Yup, the grubby nightmarish guy in this lovely bony room, and you'll get rewarded with those sweet, slippery boots. Perfect for pretending you're a ghost on roller skates. Now go show that oversized hand who's boss, and watch out for the surprise hug.
I didn't see this before.
The classic Shadow Temple room of which decapitated face tells the truth? Zelda's answer to a psychic hotline. Good luck, Nick. Just don't let Navi's advice distract you into choosing the wrong creepy mask and getting sent back to start. If you pick wrong, I promise not to laugh out loud. Oh wow, Nick. Nothing says nightmare fuel like a dead hand hug. Those stretchy arms just want to give you the worst spa treatment in Hyrule. 0 stars. Would not recommend. Pro tip. Slash fast. Scream if needed. And maybe reward yourself with a Capri Sun after surviving this one. Well, look who survived the Hug of Doom and is about to score big. That close-up chest shot means you're seconds away from those slick hover boots. Cue the chorus of 90s victory music in your head. Try not to trip on your way out, hero. Those boots are as slippery as my sarcasm.
I know how
Finally,
to use the
progress.
map.
You grabbed the map, so now you can officially get lost with style instead of just wandering blindly. Let's see if you actually use it this time, or if this is another consult the map then ignore everything kind of classic Nick run.
Think I can get it from here?
Ooh, look at Mr. Platformer here. Actually surviving the spinning blades and making it onto the next ledge. Props, Nick. I see you're channeling some serious Indiana Jones energy, clutching that ladder for dear life while rupees taunt you from the abyss. Don't get fancy now. Remember what happened the last time you tried to speedrun a blade room? Almost lost more hearts than I did watching the Super Mario Brothers movie back in '93. Oh, come on. Nick, you finally make the jump and immediately get greeted by Astolfo's with a grudge. Classic Shadow Temple hospitality. I see you were so focused on platforming, you forgot to equip your shield, which is basically like bringing a spoon to a sword fight. Get ready to dance,
shield.
or that Stalfos is about to send you back to the Blockbuster Returns pile, my dude. Brandon Rowland says, "Dang, Pixie is a little sassy this morning." Well, Brandon, you probably woke me up from my power nap, so I've got every right to be a little snarky.
Huh.
Plus, I'm always ready to serve some attitude with a side of nostalgia. Consider this my default setting. Sassy is just the flavor of the day. Jamie Michael says, "The first video was made a day after the creation of the channel, Pixie." Wow, Jamie, I didn't realize you had a time machine handy to uncover the ancient secrets of the channel's birth. Must be some next-level detective work. Or maybe just a really impressive guess, but hey, I'll give you points for enthusiasm. Alright, Nick, pro tip from your friendly Shadow Dweller Pixie. The fastest way to send Astolfo's back to its creepy bony nap is patience and punishment. Here's how you make skeleton soup asterisk. Z target, hold Z/L thank you. Zelda,
Alright, that's
for
not
the I
gonna
know
work.
what I'm doing button, stay locked on. Wait for it to drop its guard asterisk. Stalfos love to play defense. Let it swing first, sidestep, and immediately slash with your sword, preferably Biggoron's or Master Sword for max damage. Jump attacks are your friend asterisk. Hit it with a jump attack, Z target. Press A while pushing forward. Right after it attacks, you'll do double damage. If it's feisty, bombs/hook shot can stun asterisk, but honestly, your sword is your best bet unless you're into stalling for dramatic effect. And Nick, it helps if you have more than half a heart, buddy. Maybe think about that mysterious blue potion you're hoarding. Just saying.
What?
Okay, so
Well-
you just wandered straight into the world's most obvious spike trap. $10 says your shield's shaking harder than my Sega Genesis during a power surge. At least you figured out the lens of truth, because seeing danger is half the battle. The other half is, not running face first into it. Honestly,
What do
Nick, you treat Zelda's traps like they're just gentle suggestions.
Yep.
Finally, some real progress. You snagged the boss key after all that invisible maze wrangling. That's a legit accomplishment, Nick, and now you're officially invited to the creepiest party in the Shadow Temple. Just make sure you top off those hearts before the big showdown. I'd hate to watch you die to something lamer than Bongo Bongo. Alright, you made it through the invisible maze, and now you're face to face with Bongo Bongo, Nicely done surviving all the traps and spike rooms to get here. This is where keeping calm under pressure really pays off, especially with those hearts looking a bit low. Don't forget your lens of truth and keep moving. Those drums hit harder than a blockbuster late fee. Okay, you landed the stun on one of Bongo Bongo's hands. Solid timing, Nick. Now's your chance. Keep your aim steady and get ready to go for the eye when it opens. One clean round of this pattern, and you'll have that Phantom Shadow beast down to an embarrassing encore. Great timing, Nick. Grabbing some extra hearts before heading back into Bongo Bongo territory is definitely the... Look at that, a full heart bar and a well-timed map check. Who even are you right now, Nick? Scouting the Shadow Temple layout before charging in is exactly the strategic play you need for the boss rematch. Just remember where those secret passages and traps are hiding this time. Your rupee count doesn't need any more emotional damage. And just like that, we're back in the Boneyard. Stalfo's rematch with a full set of hearts, so you've got no excuse this time, Nick. Perfect setup. Z target, shield up, and wait for your opening before going full hack and slash hero. Keep cool and counter after its attack. These guys only respect patience and style. There it is, hand stunned, lens of truth active, and you actually landed a clean shot right in Bongo Bongo's creepy eye. That's exactly how you keep this boss from turning the arena into a trampoline park. Keep your rhythm steady and remember, patience gets you the win, not panic jumping to the beat.
Got him.
Let's go, Nick. Bongo Bongo is officially debongoed, and you're still standing with plenty of hearts left. Now that's what I call a comeback. Enjoy that Shadow Medallion, hero. You totally earned it, and hey, chat, told you he'd pull it off.
Alright, Pixie, since we finished the Shadow Temple, let's work on the trading game. So I have Kujuri, or Kujuru. Who do I give that to?
Nice plan, Nick. You've got Kojiro, the blue Kuko, and you're kicking off the next leg of the trading quest for the Biggoron Sword. Take Kojiro straight to the Lost Woods. Look for the guy sitting and sulking near one of the hollow tree paths, not far from the entrance closest to Kokiri Forest. Hand Kojiro to him, and he'll perk right up and give you the next item to keep the trade chain rolling.
You're nice guy. Please deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay.
Alright, trading quest adrenaline. Nothing like a timer ticking down as you sprint out of Kakariko with a weird mushroom in hand. That's some Olympic level hill climbing, Nick, but don't get sidetracked by the chickens or the urge to smash pots for rupees. Stay sharp. Time management is what separates the Biggoron Sword champs from the folks stuck with deco sticks. Nice recovery. Looks like you made it through that tense timer and nailed the mushroom delivery just in time. Now you've got the odd potion and another race against the clock straight back to the Lost Woods. Stay focused and don't linger in town. That Biggoron Sword quest waits for no one.
What do I do with that?
There we go. You returned the odd potion with time to spare and scored the poacher's saw, so the trading quest momentum is rolling strong. Keep that focus, Nick, one step closer to the Biggoron Sword, and you didn't even break a sweat on the timer.
Who do I give the poacher's saw to? I need to go to the bridge with the horse?
Good question, Nick. Take the poacher's saw to the carpenter boss in Gerudo Valley. That's the guy hanging out near the broken bridge on the valley's far side. He'll trade you the saw for the next item you need in the Biggoron Sword quest. Get ready for a little detour out west.
Alright. Good, kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyways. Alright, we got the broken Biggoron Sword. Cool. Oh, you get the arrow upgrade? I'm the wandering running man.
That's a solid step forward. Poacher saw traded for the broken Goron Sword, and you're officially in the home stretch. Now it's just a hike up Death Mountain to see Biggoron, so make sure you have that prescription ready when he asks. Great momentum so far, Nick. Keep following the quest chain, and you'll be swinging the real deal in no time.
Let's go get the eye drops. Biggoron Sword received the prescription eye drops from King Zora. Oh.
You got it, Nick. Now that you've got the Biggoron Sword, head to Zora's domain and talk to King Zora to get the prescription filled. He'll look it over and send you down to the Lakeside Laboratory at Lake Hylia for the actual eye drops. Just be ready for another round of time delivery once you get them, so have Epona prepped and your route planned out for the Mad Dash back up Death Mountain.
Oh, really?
Okay, now we've moved from the dusty trades of Gerudo Valley to Nick frantically swimming up Zora's river. Flippers on, prescription in hand, timer ticking down. This is the run, Link, run moment, and if he bumps into one of those pesky Octoroks, it's gonna be pure chaos. Nick, you've got 224 left. Let's see if you can actually dodge every obstacle, or if we're about to need a prescription for your stress levels.
I suppose warping, you can't warp either. Okay. Okay.
Whoa, Nick's making this time delivery look like a midnight pizza run across Hyrule Field. Nice use of Epona, but maybe save a carrot, or two, so you don't end up with exhausted horse syndrome. You've got almost 4 minutes left, so no pressure. Unless you ram straight into a wall again, in which case, I'll start humming yakety sax seriously. Can you imagine Link Uber Eats ING a prescription across Hyrule faster than the actual postal service?
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Nice. We've gone from a wild horse sprint across Hyrule Field straight to Biggoron himself, timing those eye drops just right. Nick's hustling paid off, and now Biggoron is about to finally stop squinting like he's been in a 1997 dial-up chat room all night. That's some solid quest running, Nick. One step closer to the best sword in the game. Nice job, Nick. You powered through that whole trading sequence, and now it's just a matter of hanging on to that Goron claim check and letting Biggoron work his magic. Take a breather. After all that running around, you've earned a little downtime before wielding the best sword in Hyrule. What a fantastic journey through Hyrule this stream was. Nick's mastery in navigating the Shadow Temple, from solving the boss arena like a true pro to closing out with the Biggoron Sword trade and questing like a legend, really lit up the chat with excitement. The MVP of the chatter definitely goes to Tom, whose hilarious Scully transformations and Socks saga kept everyone in stitches.
Tom
Truly a
wasn't even
comedic
here.
highlight of the stream. Thanks to everyone for joining this nostalgic adventure. You all made it memorable. Until next time, keep your consoles warm and your spirit playful. See you in the next Retro Quest.